Hiya ones, welcome to week 5, our first week in February, and this is our maths session. Okay, so hopefully you have 2 sheets that you will use for your task at the end. One looks like this, and then the second one should look like this. Stop the video, make sure that you've got those ready for the end. Excellent. Okay, what will we be learning today? We are going to be counting on from number 10 all the way up to number 20. We've had a little bit of practice with this already. We're going to continue with that today. Okay, so do you remember last week we did some counting? We had some actions with it. So we're going to count all the way up to 10, and then we're going to count from 11 to 20 using our actions as well. So we're going to use our fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get some space. A pow and a 1 to make 11. A pow and a 2 to make 12. Should we keep going? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so we'll continue with that next week. What do you notice about these numbers from 11 to 20? Can you see a pattern? Can you see that both the 1 and 11 both have 1 at the end, 2 and 12 both have 2 at the end, and 3 and 13 both have 3 at the end, and so it goes on. We've just put a 1 at the beginning of that number. Okay, right, let's see if we can count backwards this time. So we'll start counting backwards from 10 back to 1, and then we're going to try and count back from 20. So together, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bet some of you are quicker than me, aren't you? Let's have another go. Let's try going back from 20. So we start at 20. What number comes before 20 if we're going backwards? Think of our number square. 20. Whoops. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12, 11. If we continued, we go up to 10, 9, and so on. Okay. Have a look at these numbers. We've started at number 8, and we're counting on. I can see a mistake. Can you see it? The numbers are the wrong way round. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, that should say 17, but it actually says 71. The numbers have been put back to front. So remember, the 1 will always come at the beginning. Okay, so it should look like this. That's better. Let's try another one. I can see, oh, another mistake. This time we're counting back from 19 all the way down to 9. Let's do it together. 19, 18, see if you can spot the mistake. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 and 9. The numbers are the wrong way round again. Which number? So it wasn't 13, it says 31. It should look like this. That's better. Okay. We have got a couple of grids here, and in this grid we have got 10 counters. So we'll call this a 10 grid. Okay, so we've already got 10 in there. We can count to check if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If we're going to count on from 10 to 20, do I need to count all those again? I'm going to start at 10 because I know that there are 10 in that grid and we're going to count on. Are you ready? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we've counted on. So it's well done, you're counting on from 10. Let's have some more practice. Okay, just a little reminder, these funny numbers. We've got the numbers from 11 to 20. We're going to look at our teen numbers again. We should be experts with this soon. Look at all those numbers. Which ones of those are teen? Okay, the first one is 13. 12 isn't one, is it? But 13 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, one more, 19. They're our teen numbers. Hear that on the end. Okay, right, let's have some practice with counting on from 10. There's our 10 grid. We've got a bowl of eggs here and we've got the number on there. It says there's 14. If we want to show this using our 10 grids, we know that that represents 10. We count on 11, 12, 13 and 14. And that's how we write 14. We're going to begin to look at how we write the words of our numbers as well. Okay, let's look at the next one. What's the number you see on the next bowl? That's number 20. So we're going to have 10 in that grid. And then we're going to count on 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we need to put another 10 and altogether that will make 20. And that's how we spell it. The next bowl, we've got less than 10. We've only got 7 in this bowl. Do we need to fill up a whole 10 grid? So we need just to fill the 10 grid with as much as it takes to get to number 7. So count together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. Have a look at the next one. Have a little think. How will we make 11? Well, I need to count all the individual red counters into my 10 grid, or is there a quicker way of doing it? We can just add 10, because we know that 11 is more than 10. How much more? So let's count on. We're at number 10. What number comes next? 11. So we just had to put one counter in our second 10 grid. So 10 and 1 is 11. And finally, we've got a bowl with 9 eggs. Is that more than 10 or less than 10? That's right, it's less. So again, we will count our individual counters together. And there we've got 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So thumbs up, guys. You are showing your T numbers using 10s and 1s. We will be using this skill again later on. Right, let's play. I'm going to take you to a website. Okay, you might want to tell your adult about this website. It's just one example of lots of games that are available to you online. It's called Place Value Games, and this one was a bit of fun. I did have to sign up to it. It's free, but you can play it for a little while without having to sign up. So give that a go. When you go onto the website, it says it's a game where you count to 20. It says count beyond 10 and up to 20 using pictures. Okay, so let's have a look and I'll take you to the game and show you it. So There are several games. This is the first one. It says, which picture shows 10? You cannot go on to the next one unless you finish the previous one. What I'd like you to get to, I'd like you to get to this one here, count to 20 on 10 frames, but it will mean you've got to work through them all. Let's just show you an example of how it works. So we'll just wait for it to load. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. It's got some fun music. Let's have a look. So it's saying which picture shows 10. So we just click on there and we get a coin. It says which of these shows 10. There's a 10 grid full of apples, so that's a full 10. Which of these, does that show 10? Again, it's the full one. So we're trying to get as many coins as we can, and once we get to the top, you've completed that level, and then you can go on to the next level. So you might want to give that a go. There are plenty of games out there to have a fiddle with that really make maths exciting and fun. Okay, so let's move on. Your task for today, okay, is to complete this sheet. This is going to help you to write your letters. Okay, remember that your 1 comes first. So you can follow the green arrow, you put your pen on the paper where it's got the green dot, down to the bottom where the red dot is, and then you take your pen off the paper and then you do it again. So you can trace over these numbers and then have a go yourself underneath. So that's the 1 page, and then your second task is to match the number to these 10 grids. So for example, if we look at the first one, remember that's full, we know it's 10. We don't need to count from 1, we count from 10. So we count 10, 11 and 12. So the first one I've given it to you is 12. Okay, good luck with that, year ones. You're doing so well with your home learning. Keep it up, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.